Sistrel here, back finally with another Tezzerator League. Let's see this hand. We can Thoughtseize. We've got the Opal. Yeah, I think I like this one. We got Thoughtseize into Prism. Got the Ensnaring Bridge and one Whir. Yeah, let's try this. We're on the draw, hoping we don't get Thoughtseized ourselves. Looks like it's humans. Haven't played this matchup. Haven't been playing a lot of Tezzerator lately. Been mostly playing blue-white control. Which the blue-white against humans matchup is not great. Let's see what the Tezzerator matchup is like. Let's see what they have. Probably want to take a freebooter if they have one. Thalia would be annoying. Thalia's usually not the end of the world. Let's see. So they've got Reflector Mage, doesn't matter even a little bit. Probably want to take Thalia's Lieutenant. Definitely the most powerful of these. Noble Hierarch is annoying in that it can get around our bridge. But that's a problem for another day. It's usually not too bad for us compared to other bridge decks. Some other bridge decks like Lantern just, can very easily lose to a Noble Hierarch or multiple Nobles, I guess. For us, usually it's possible, but with the Thopter Sword combo, that basically puts an end to any of those shenanigans. And we have the two Whirs, so that's looking promising. I'm guessing we're getting freebootered. Double Whir, I think that's okay. Probably gonna take the bridge. I'm assuming anyway. Not the most explosive start from humans, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm also pretty happy about this, the welding jar, because it will turn on our Opal. So we will actually be able to whir for up to 3. So we could whir for a bridge if we want, but given we know they have a Reflector Mage, we're not under a ton of pressure. I'm probably just going to whir for combo pieces. The only worst thing here would probably be getting freebootered again, or Thalia would be annoying. And Thalia would only be annoying if we don't draw land. Let's see what they've got. No, I probably should have played the Whir in response in case it was a Thalia. I just wasn't thinking. I have a bit of a cold I started the new year with. So they're going to take a Whir. That's kind of sad. Does that change what I want to whir for then? Like, do I want to maybe whir for a bridge? Yeah, it kind of makes me want to whir for a bridge, but if I'm gonna whir for a bridge, maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait another turn to use this whir. Let me just draw the bridge. Okay, so I guess my best bet is to just play the bridge so it doesn't get freebootered away again. You know, if they draw a freebooter or another image. I don't know how many images they play. Sort of didn't realize they were playing image, but it does make sense. Yeah, can't whir in response. Thalia wouldn't be a problem here. Yeah, we got enough mana. Yeah, I'm not really worried about Thalia. Getting down the bridge is good. Do I want to? Yeah, I guess I might as well run this out. Save some life. Probably get a Thopter Foundry. I was kind of debating if I should hold it to see. I could get a Ratchet Bomb. Ratchet Bomb seems good. Blows up my Prism. Yeah, I'm just going to get a Foundry. Might be the wrong move, but given they have the bridge in play, I don't think I care too much about blowing up their twos. Thalia at this point, Thalia is one of those cards in my experience is mildly annoying at times. It's annoying on turn 2. After that, it's usually not very annoying at all. So here, I'm almost tempted to just blow up some. Nah, I guess I'd have to get the Reflector Mage. I have to blow up 3 guys. I have to make 3 tokens to play around the Reflector Mage. So I'll just wait. Because I was debating possibly blowing up a Pentad Prism and a Welding Jar to double block and kill this. This is not particularly good. I don't think human lists are generally playing Coco. Sadly, this does not stop Aether Vial, so now, let me think. So now if I were to sack Welding Jar, Pentad Prism, and Graft Digger's Cage, what would that do for me? That would be able to kill the Hierarch, even despite the Reflector Mage. Do I really want to do this? I don't really care about any of these. I'd still be left with... you know what? I'm going to wait. I would still be left with technically enough to, if I draw a whir, to be able to whir through a Thalia. But I'll wait a little bit longer. I'd feel a bit more comfortable if I had another artifact or land, because I would have to. It would depend on the Thopter, the third Thopter token surviving. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. That is just perfect. Trying to think if there's anything we can get punished here. I think. Not that I can think of. I think we just go get sword. 1, 2, 3. Tap, 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 tap. Still can make 3 Thopter tokens. Also was tempting to let them attack, but let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't care. Probably copy the freebooter. Aha, that makes sense, but it's not going to matter. I don't really care about tricking them into attacking with the freebooter. It actually puts cards in my hand, which I don't really want. I'd be much happier just getting Thopter Sword online, and then I think this game is pretty much locked up. Because this pretty much shuts off their Noble Hierarch plan. Reflector Mage still doesn't really do anything. Probably just make 1 Thopter token, save this Pentab Prism mana for the time being. I don't think we're in any hurry. If we draw a Tezzeret, I might even be tempted just to... Nah, I guess I was going to say I might be tempted to make a 5/5, but they'll just Reflector Mage it, so... make a 5/5 Thopter, but... No use moving the sword to attack when they've got 1/2 blockers. We'll just make a bunch at end step and start getting our beats in. Okay. So they did in fact have no outs, as I thought. So what do we want to do here? I'm just going to quickly look up what a typical humans deck looks like. It's been a while since I looked at a list. Because we might have to worry about Kataki. Camball. Yeah, that's annoying. I hate that guy. Stony Silence we probably don't have to worry about. Probably, it looks like typical... I guess Kataki's not a human, so they don't ever play that. Or don't very often play that. Let's see. Do I want Chalice? I don't think I really care. I think maybe some removal spells. Pithing Needle. Don't really care about. Does Pithing Needle do anything? No. Damnation. Might as well take that. Likewise, I don't think Padim does much of anything. Okay, so what don't we want? So Witchbane Orb could protect from a freebooter. I don't think we need Time Sieve. Graftaker's Cage is bad. Pithing Needle. It's kind of bad. It's really only for Aether Vial. I'm tempted to take out these Thought Seizes and bring in these Chalice of the Voids. Leave in the Spyglass just so I have something that I could name Aether Vial with. Yeah, I'm going to try this. Might be wrong. Thoughtseize might be better. Especially with a Vial, Chalice might not be very good. But I think if Chalice is ever going to be good, it's probably right now. So I'm going to keep this. Because we've even got a Brutality. If they go Freebooter, take Chalice, we can Brutality, get back Freebooter. So play these out because I don't want to get Thaliad. I'm going to crack one of them on their upkeep. Champion of the Parish. Athalia would be annoying because then we can't Chalice. Then we can't even Collective Brutality it right away. Yeah. So this is when Thalia is most annoying, but might not be the end of the world. Another land would be really nice. Okay, so we got another land. Can't cast anything. I think I'm going to bobble them again. So far I'm pretty far off from having a bridge anyway. So depending on what they do here, I might... Depending how aggressive they get here, I may Collective Brutality instead of Chalice. They clearly don't have a ton of 1-drops. I guess Chalices would be a lot better on the play. So the Freebooter here is annoying, but if they don't take Brutality, I can always get whatever they take back. So they'll probably take the Brutality. In which case, I probably just play the Prism to aim to be able to Damnation on the following turn. And hope I don't get Freebootered a second time. Yeah, I think they have to take the Brutality here. Oh yeah, we can actually, thanks to Thalia, we can actually get the rare third counter on Pentad Prism if we want. We'll have to, unless we draw another land, we'll have to take 2 off of our spires. But totally a thing we can do. Mox Opal becomes pretty awkward in these situations. Oh, damn it. I'm silly. So we can't... I forgot, we don't have an artifact that we can play yet. So what can we do here? We can only Prism for 1. And even if we play the Opal... Yeah, so this is pretty awkward. Because if we play the Opal, we have to pay 1. Opal's not online, so we can't use that. We can no longer cast the Prism this turn. If we play the Opal, we can't really do much of anything, so I think maybe the best bet is Chalice for 1. Doesn't show off too much. More champions, hierarchs. Aether Vial. And then I think we will now plan to play Pentad Prism for 3 counters. So we're going to take 5, will be a 13. That takes to an 11. That's kind of annoying. So we're going to take a bunch, and we may not be able to afford to Prism for 3. So all we can do is whir for 0. So, okay, so 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we can't afford to... Even if we Prism for... Even if we Prism for 1 here, like for 2 counters, using one of these, we are dead to any human. Do we have any other options, though? So we Opal. We don't have enough mana to do anything else. Even if we Thopter Foundry, we can't make a token and block. 5, 6, 7, 8. If we Pentad Prism for just 1 counter, we're dead to 2 humans, but we're also probably not, like, we have to hit a exactly an untapped, what exactly a Spire or a basic land. That doesn't seem likely, so I think I'm gonna maximize my chances of winning by going with this. So we are dead to any human. They've got 4 cards. I bet you one of them is a human they can cast. Yep, is a good human. That's another good human, so I'm super dead. Okay, well, Thalia did get us that time. Game 3, we will be on the play, so that should help. Chalice of the Void will be better. Is there anything? I still don't really love Thoughtseizes. Any of these cards. How good is Chalice? Am I just being stupid? So Chalice shuts off Champions, Hierarchs, and Aether Vials. And it's probably not really worth it. Even on the play, that was probably a bad move. Yeah, let's try this. I mean, it's not too bad if I get one in my opener and can play it on turn 2. But even if they get a Vial in their opening hand, then, you know, being able to Chalice Vial at that point doesn't really matter. So this seems good. Let's keep this. Brutality into Bridge, Tezzeret, Thopter Foundry. Some of our good cards. Guess I'm just going to do this. No use running out the Brutality yet. Because obviously, first mode doesn't do anything. Really, the Drain Life would be the only mode that did anything. Even Thalia here, not as big of a deal. I can always Brutality it. So they are going to play a 2-drop. Yeah, it's not the worst. They have to take the Brutality. And I get to resolve the bridge. Yep, okay, they took the Brutality. So I think our best bet here is just jam this bridge. The other Tezzeret's kind of awkward. It's just harder to get out of our hand. But we are definitely limiting how much they can effectively grow their champion. And because they probably want to keep playing creatures, like more freebooters or something, they'll definitely they'll be compelled to play them and put champion out of able to attack range pretty quickly. Yeah, especially with bridge out, champions some of the least scary. Rest in peace. Okay, that's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. So I think here it's a little awkward that we're pretty low on life for the Thoughtseize. I think our best bet is to play Tezzeret. Let's see. Do I want to... The question is, do I want to make like Thopter Foundry a 5/5? The odds of them having Path, I don't think they often play Path. Yeah, they hardly ever even play Path. This just gives me a blocker. Not too worried about it dying. And even if they, they can't really attack into him, kill him. They can only hit him for 1. And the plus wouldn't do much because at this point I wouldn't want to put anything in my hand anyway. So unless I'm getting a 0 drop. Yeah, and this also helps against the Noble Hierarch beatdown plan. I guess he can kill Tezzeret now with the freebooter, but we've got another one, so don't really care about that, and also kind of glad that they're going after Tezzeret and not our life total. Okay, so that's pretty good. Just gets cards out of our hand. So we're in kind of the same boat where we probably don't want to put anything in our hand, but we also want to keep Tezzeret alive. So we're good plus. And we miss on anything anyway. Which is fine. So freebooter can hit for 2. If he hits Tezzeret, that's totally fine. I guess making this creature does open us up to Reflector Mage, but there's a good chance he boarded those out. Thalia, okay. A little bit annoying, but as long as we don't draw 4 drops. So let's see what Tezzeret's going to get us before we do anything. So we definitely don't want the Witchbane Orb because we can't cast it. But I don't even want the other Ensnaring Bridge. Probably just take the Bauble because we can cast it. Definitely want to take the Pontiff. Kind of can't really cast the Lieutenant, otherwise he would be unable to attack with his freebooter anymore. This also starts to get me to the point where I could just make, like if he were to... no, he can't attack anyway. If I get a card in hand that I can't cast, I can potentially just sack a couple artifacts, or a few artifacts, to Thopter Foundry to make some flyers to block the freebooter. So I probably need to win this game, probably need to... Well, I guess if it goes long enough, I can just... do I even want to do this? I actually think I don't. I don't think I want Bauble. I don't want to risk drawing 2 lands. Okay, well we can take the Spyglass, shut off Aether Vial. Not that that's doing too much. Or do I shut off Horizon Canopy? How How many creatures do they have that I care about? Yeah, what's the name of the vial? So I've got a lieutenant and something else. Might as well just dig for more artifacts. Another abrupt decay. I should probably keep track of where my abrupt decays are. I know like 2 of them are on the bottom. But how close are we to just winning with Tezzeret alt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty close. Could potentially Tezzeret alt next turn. If, or I guess no, we can't, because I'd have to use Tezzeret to get the second one. But we're only potentially a couple turns away from ulting Tez. At this point, we just want pretty much any old artifacts. Might as well get the welding jar. So I think we'll have this. I think we'll have this very soon. This feels like it's probably a fairly positive matchup for us. Ensnaring Bridge seems very good. They don't really have a lot of ways to get rid of Ensnaring Bridge that I can think of, other than the freebooters. Thopter Foundry combo, also very good. Lands not ideal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 18. It's not really the artifact we wanted, but that works actually. Make a 1/1. So now we've got lethal. I think I will want to wait till I have at least 1 or 2 more artifacts, just so I don't get, in response reflector mage. Oh, they can't in response reflector mage, because I'm naming Aether Vial. So yeah, probably I'm probably safe just to kill them. Yeah, okay. I was safe to just kill him. So anyway, yeah, I think this first time I've ever played this matchup seems pretty favorable. Ensnaring Bridge is good. Thopter Foundry combo is very good. I think I probably made a mistake bringing in the Chalice of the Voids in game 2, especially being on the draw. But there you go. Pretty good matchup, I think. And I'll see you in round 2.